right, let's talk about those temperatures. Keith Carson is live at Higgins Beach, added the hat to his gear. Appropriate, I must say, with how sunny it is out there.
Yeah, you know I'm not a hat guy, Brian. You've heard my trials and tribulations when it comes to this, but it is one of those situations where you can feel the sun kind of beating down on you, and you know it's probably better if you can. We've gone back and forth here. When Adam, our photographer, and I arrived, we were like, oh, it's cool here. It's not all that warm, but then the wind kind of fanned out a bit, and now it feels much, much warmer. Officially 98 in Portland. That's the closest observation to Higgins Beach, an official one at least. We did get 100. That's in Freiburg, 100 in Portsmouth, 101 in Manchester, 97 in Bangor, 99 in Lewiston. So close. So many upper 90s. Wiscasset, Augusta, 98 as well. It's just hard to get those extra couple of degrees, and that, of course, is kind of made clear by the fact that our warmest temperature ever in Maine was 105. So there's not a lot of room in there between 98 and 103 or something like that. Heat index is 108 in Portland, 107 in Sanford, 106 in Wiscasset. So really, really warm stuff along the immediate coastline still, even in kind of the late afternoon. And that's one interesting thing about having this streak so early in the year. It's the only June one where we've been to 100. The others are July and August, and so that gives you longer daylight to have these temperatures kind of build and sit for a while. Satellite looks all right. We do have some showers and storms along the coastline of down East Maine into the mountains of New Hampshire, but generally most of us will stay dry. Temperatures will fall tonight, but it's pretty warm. We're down only into the 70s overnight tonight. Some of us near 80 at about 11 or midnight. But as dew points fall overnight tonight, you'll feel it by tomorrow morning. Now, I don't want to set the expectation that you'll wake up tomorrow morning and say, oh, it feels like we should go apple picking or something. But it won't be quite as humid, and it will feel more comfortable during the day. That being said, Wednesday's high is still in the upper 80s and some low 90s, particularly along the southern coastline, where I think it's really looking like a nice beach day. If you thought today was a little too intense for you, tomorrow looks good. Of course, barring the fact that it's a Wednesday, so a lot of us are working, but it does look pleasant enough. Much, much cooler on Thursday. Temperatures at that point down into the 70s. A chance for showers Thursday afternoon. I don't think there'll be a ton of them around, but best chance will be over western Maine and into New Hampshire, and then Friday's in the 70s as well. Believe it or not, we are going to find a way to be back in the 60s with showers on Saturday, which is kind of our thing this spring and into the early summer as well. So what you see that fall off a cliff, in some cases close to a 40-degree drop from today's temperatures to our high temperatures on Saturday. Sunday looks like the better of the two weekend days, especially Sunday afternoon. I could see Sunday afternoon breaking out, perhaps getting into the low 80s in some spots, especially over southern Maine. Monday and Tuesday look good, more temperate, upper 70s to around 80 degrees. So obviously nothing of the same intensity in the next 7 days. But Sam and Brian, as we kind of noted over the last few days, we go 5, 10 years sometimes without having a temperature forecast or a temperature that verifies in this zone. So it's conceivable we won't have another one this summer. We just don't really know until we get there. But if you like it, you got a few more hours to soak it all up.
We will try to do just that, or at least you can. We won't here, but at the beach you will. All right, Keith Carson live for us.